Diarised transactions. These could be for any type of transaction, but typically would be for payments that you make out each month, such as your gas or electricity bill. So if we have a look at expenditure bookings, or this would be payments if you're running receipts and payments. So let's enter a payment for our gas bill. I'm going to leave it with the general fund. So now what we need to do is click on store, and it asks you to give it a name. Let's just put gas. Click on OK. Now we need to exit from there without recording it, and we need to go to store transactions, and this will give us a list of all our transactions that have been stored. So there's our gas one that we just entered. So what we would do is double click on the diary column to make it a diarised transaction, and we tell it which day of the month the payment's to be made, and which months we're to make payments. So if it's monthly, you tick all the months. If it's quarterly, you just tick 4, etc. And then click on set. Now you'll see that it's put a next due date in here. So if we go back to expenditure bookings, or payments if you're on receipts and payments, and if we click on recall, there's our gas store transaction there, so we can tell when the next due date is for it. So again, with any normal store transaction, you just click on it and book it through as normal. The system doesn't automatically book the transaction each month. You will still need to manually go into expenditure booking and select it. If we have a look at one that's been set up before, we go to store transactions. We have one here, which is a multiple expenditure booking. So what we can do is we double click on the diary. You've also got a show usage button here. So if you click on that, that tells you the transaction date that previous transactions for this type have been entered on. So if all's done correctly, you should have one transaction per month. And you can just double click on the use column, and it will take you straight to that particular transaction entry screen.